Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking into something incredibly difficult, really somber news that's touched people everywhere. We're talking about the tragic passing of Liverpool forward Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva. And our mission for this deep dive really is to try and understand the immediate aftermath, the grief, these global tributes, and maybe what it tells us about how we connect with public figures. We're pulling from news reports, official statements, and all those messages that came flooding in. Okay, so let's unpack this. The reports say Diogo Jota, just 28, and his brother Andre, who was 25. They were killed in a car accident in Spain. Zamora, specifically. Sounds like it was a tire blowout. And what makes it even tougher is, he just got married last month to his long-term partner, Ruth Cardoso. They have 3 children. The thing that just immediately jumps out from the sources is the scale of the reaction, the tributes.
Oh, absolutely. It's fascinating in a way, that immediate, raw emotion, especially from his football family. Liverpool, the club, put out a statement saying they were devastated, called it an unimaginable loss, and they asked for privacy, understandably.
Yeah.
And then you have someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal captain, saying, it doesn't make sense. He wrote they were just together with the national team, that Jota had just got married. It feels very personal, not just formal.
Right. It's not just a boilerplate statement.
Mm-hmm.
And Jurgen Klopp, who actually signed Jota for Liverpool, he posted he was heartbroken, said he was struggling to find any bigger purpose in it all. Described Diogo as, and this is powerful, not only a fantastic player, but also a great friend, a loving and caring husband and father.
That hits hard. And Liverpool have even opened condolence books, both physical ones at Anfield and digital ones. So fans have a place to sort of share that grief.
Yeah, a focal point.
Exactly. And if you zoom out a bit, look at the bigger picture. Jota's impact was clearly way beyond just Liverpool. Premier League winner, key player for Portugal. You saw pictures of him with Ronaldo at Euro 2024 just recently.
Mm-hmm.
The Portuguese Football Federation said he was much more than an amazing player, called him an extraordinary person with infectious joy. That says a lot about the man, not just the athlete.
That phrase, infectious joy, keeps coming up.
It does. And even the heads of UEFA and FIFA put out statements. They held moments of silence at the European Championship games. It shows you the level of respect, across the whole sport.
And then there are the teammates. Darwin Núñez saying he had no words of comfort, just that he'd always remember his smile. Sir Kenny Dalglish, a Liverpool legend, spoke about the pain for his wife, of just 2 weeks, and his 3 kids. Jamie Carragher saying he was just in a state of shock.
Yeah.
It really drives home how fragile things are. You even saw messages from guys he played with at other clubs, like Bruno Fernandes and Raul Jimenez. Total disbelief.
It really underscores the connections he made throughout his career, which I think leads to that question, why such a wide-reaching impact? Going beyond just football fans and players.
Exactly, that's what's striking.
Because the tributes didn't stop there. You had the UK Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, Prince William, even outside the UK, outside football. LeBron James, the NBA star. Rafael Nadal, tennis icon.
Right, LeBron James, Nadal. Why do you think that is? Why does it resonate with figures so sort of removed from his day-to-day world?
Well, I think when you get messages from political leaders, royalty,
Mm-hmm.
it shows he wasn't just seen as an athlete. He represented something more, maybe national pride for Portugal, a certain kind of public figure. And someone like LeBron James, perhaps there's a shared understanding among elite athletes.
Yeah.
The dedication, the sacrifice, a kind of universal respect.
That makes sense.
And then you hear descriptions of his personality. Stephen Warnock, former Liverpool player, talked about his bubbly character, how charismatic he was, but also his humility, responsibility. It seems pretty clear he was just genuinely adored. Fans, teammates, staff. At Wolves Porto, too, Porto's president called him exemplary, both on the pitch and off it. That infectious joy, again, it feels like that's why it hit so many people so personally. So the sheer range of people offering condolences, teammates, club icons, world leaders, stars from other sports, it really highlights the connection Jota forged. As a player, yes, but also just as a person. And maybe it shows how sport, especially in these moments of shared sadness, can kind of bring people together, make figures we only see on screen feel somehow like part of our lives.
It's a powerful reminder, isn't it? How quickly life can turn, but also the impact one person can have, far beyond just their job title. So thinking about all this, what does it really reveal to you about that, I guess, that human need we have to connect, even with people we've never met? Maybe how grieving together, even for a public figure, can be a strange but powerful unifying force, something to think about.